Archery is also a favorite because it shows just how precise the Wii Remote can be. It's not the most energetic of game modes in Wii Sports Resort, but it's still a good time. The two Frisbee games are also very well-rounded. Wii Sports Resort will first teach you how to throw the disc with Frisbee Dog, but then you'll have the opportunity to play some Frolf out in the same fairways you can play in standard golf. Getting a hole-in-one isn't nearly as challenging as it is with the club and ball, but it's still pretty satisfying.
Hole-in-one!
There are 3 water-based games in Wii Sports Resort. Power Cruising is a cool basic take on Nintendo's own Wave Race. It lacks a bit of depth and the 2-player races are pretty brief, but in solo play it's fun to try and beat your best scores. Wakeboarding doesn't get much better in the depth department, but it's entertaining to see how high you can rack up your score by getting serious air weaving back and forth. Finally, there's canoeing. Now, canoeing may sound dull, but it turns out to be a sleeper, especially in multiplayer where everyone tries to get to the same gates first using a natural oar stroke on the Wii Remote. Anyone who remembers the classic Pilot Wings will enjoy Air Sports, a 3-pack of games that lift inspiration from the Super NES and N64 classic. Skydiving is actually used for Wii Sports Resort's training of the Wii Motion Plus. You can't start a new game without first taking the dive and seeing just how accurate the Wii Motion Plus enhanced Wii Remote can be. Island cruising puts you in the cockpit of a seaplane to explore the nooks and crannies of the resort island. Then there's a 2-player dogfighting mode that's a fun diversion, but it would have been better if it supported 4 players. Cycling is dull, boring, and it doesn't represent the capabilities of the Wii Motion Plus very well at all, so the least said about this repetitive game the better. Moving on. Basketball is a little too basic for my tastes. The 3-point throw is a simple representation of those Pop-A-Shot arcade machines, but the idea just doesn't work in a 3-on-3 competition.